Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow, y'all. We're edging ever closer to our 1000th episode of the Reddit Rainbow, y'all. I'm so excited. This story crazy as fuck, and mind the trigger warning, okay? Mind the trigger warning because my ex-boyfriend cheated on me with his stepsister, and I'm not surprised. Oh, that's one hell of a title, let me tell you what. Mostly, it just makes me think of like my psycho in-laws, but that's a whole playlist. I'm not gonna get into that here anyway. But let's jump into this insanity, okay? So I found out my ex was cheating on me with his stepsister, and it sounds and as crazy as it sounds, I can't say I was entirely shocked. Before they became step siblings, they were part of the same friend group. That's actually how I met them. I was new to the group, and right from the beginning, I noticed how inseparable they were. The funny thing is, they're the ones who introduced their parents to each other, which eventually led to them becoming step siblings. Why would they set themselves up for failure like that? Oh, just young and dumb as fuck, bro. Anyway, looking back, I remember thinking they're a little too close. We're just friends, but I just brushed it off. I didn't want to overthink it or be an insecure girlfriend. But now it all makes sense. That connection they had, it was always there, simmering under the surface, and becoming step siblings clearly didn't stop them from crossing boundaries. It's frustrating because in hindsight, the red flags were there. I just didn't want to see them. But also, normal people don't automatically jump to those brothers and sisters are. Anyway, I caught them. Oh God, I caught them one day. They were there together doing it on the couch, and it was trigger warning for like mouth noises. Oh my gosh, just gagging. Okay. And it completely threw me. I didn't make a scene. I just stood there staring in disbelief and then walked out. No yelling, no accusations. I couldn't even process in the moment. Bro, one time I read a story where she walked in, she had a gut feeling by the time she had like walked up, you know what I mean, to her room, but she just took her phone out, recorded, and then just walked the fuck out. Like, oh God. Like, could you, I think I would also like freeze, or I would try to like record. My luck, I would try to record and then my phone wouldn't let me. Like, oh my gosh. We had been together for 3 years, 3 years of making memories, talking about the future, being a beard, it kind of sounds like, or is it a beard? No, or being cover, just cover. Oh, geez, cover. You're not even a beard, cover. You're just cover. All while sneaking around with her for the last 9 months. Lies and slander. I do not believe that they've only been doing this for 9 fucking months. No, 9 months of lies, and I had my suspicions, but I never thought it would be this. With his stepsister, of all people. When everything came to light, his parents were livid. His mom especially. She was devastated and even apologized to me, which I didn't expect but appreciated. It's a complicated situation, and I could tell she was heartbroken too. Wow. What really gets to me is how long this went on, 9 months. It wasn't just a fleeting mistake, it was a long, drawn-out deception. Half of the last year of our relationship was a lie, and it made me question everything. Was anything real? How long was I just a clueless girlfriend while he was off living this double life? I thought I'd be more angry, but mostly I just felt numb and disappointed. I never imagined it would end this way, but life has a way of surprising you, even when you think you've seen it all. Wow. Wow. This person says, have fun with family gatherings and holidays for the rest of your life. Right? That's why I was like, why would they set themselves up for failure like that? Because they knew that if their parents liked each other and got married, that they would become siblings, right? Like they knew that, right? Like, right? Okay, someone else. Why do you think it was only happening for 9 months? I'm just curious. What made you come to that conclusion? The OP says, and I have to like put my brows in a weird way, so apologize once more. Stepsis fessed up to her mom, and her mom relayed the message to me, and I'm slowly starting to realize it was most likely way longer than 9 months. I'm glad you're with us, OP, because holy jeez. Woo, what do y'all think about that one? What would y'all do if y'all were in this situation? I want to hear what y'all have to say, because I know some of y'all got some stories out there, because you hear too many people talking about boys who say that they've been sleeping with their cousins, or women who are pregnant by their cousins. Like, bro, you hear too many of them stories, and I want to hear about y'all stories. Okay, send them to me. We're almost at 1,000 stories told, you know what I'm saying? So wow, guys, just wow. But anyway, I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I love you guys so much. I wouldn't be here without y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. Hey friends, it's officially spooky season. It says boo. Boo. Do y'all want to do spooky stories for the Reddit Rainbow? Man, hold up. Let's do an impromptu Reddit Rainbow, okay? Wake and Baker, grab your coffee, and let's jump into a short, scary story called Dad Has Been Acting Different. I was too young to remember what my father was like before he changed. I see pictures of him and mom before they had me. They looked really happy. He looked really happy. What I can remember, though, was the first time I noticed him look at my mom with contempt. That was 3 years ago. I've gotten wiser over time. I've gotten better at noticing the signs. The clenched fists, the nightly glass of whiskey that seems to grow in volume every week. It was a slow transition at first. I could see in Mom's eyes that she was surprised by his shift. He stopped giving her kisses goodbye, stopped bringing her home flowers, made no plans for their anniversary. What seemed like careless failures in the beginning has turned into outright hatred. I can see that she's starting to become terrified. I could have sworn last week that he was almost ready to hit her. She's not been sleeping, and I think he's actually capable of hurting her. He's been on the verge of snapping for a long time. Tomorrow is the anniversary of my death. I know he's been suspicious for years. I know he never did believe that I was kidnapped. But it's different now. 3 days ago, he found my bloodied shirt that Mom buried under the floorboard. I hope he does snap. I hope now he'll finally have the nerve to unalive her. Y'all ready for spooky season? Also, 'tis the season. Link in bio.